So we pretty much do a full suite of modifications when it comes to mobility. We're most famous for our rear entry vans. We build the absolute best rear entry vans on the market. We've been doing it for a long time. You're going to use zirconium, or you're going to use zinc phosphate, or you're going to use, Dynamat in the vehicle. Does that make sense to spend the money on that? Whatever it is. There's 1,000 choices that go into the design and fabrication of a vehicle. And at every step of the way, we try to ask ourselves, would I make that choice? Knowing exactly the cost associated with that specific choice, would I do that for me? And the answer is, if I would do it for me, then I do it for my customer. That's the difference. And I don't think other companies do that step by step. And I think what you get is this aggregated value. Whatever we're doing it at the best value that we would want for ourselves. We have some very innovative products. We're currently in our 3rd generation, we consider in terms of our architecture, in terms of how we do our current products. We started where everyone else was. You take some sheet metal, cut out the floor, weld it all together. We went to some more advanced techniques after that. Our latest generation is all bolting construction. It's got all kinds of anti-corrosive properties and all kinds of structural and vehicular and all kinds of driving dynamic advantages.
It doesn't drive any different than an OEM. The back is raised up a little bit with the front, keeping that angle at a very slight minimum angle, keeping it as close to OEM as possible. If you closed your eyes on a converted van or an unconverted van, not knowing which one is which, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
From there, we migrated and started doing full-size vehicles. And then, of course, we also have on the mobility side our side entry vehicles.
We have multiple different checkpoints for QC at every station throughout all processes, whether it's side entry, ambulance, or rear entry. There's a QC checkpoint through every single station.
So there is a lot of inspections that are being done to make sure everything is perfect for this van before we release it.
The other thing is we're also totally vertically integrated in a way that almost nobody else is. So when we have a problem out in the field and someone requires a part, we can generally take it right out of stock and get it out to them within 24 hours or so.
I pride myself in making sure that customers are taken care of, and I think it's very important to not only sell the best product, but continue to give the best service through the life of the vehicle.
At our core, as a company, we want to be a company that does good things. There are thousands of people out there that have accessibility, that have the capacity to have normal functioning lives because of the approach that we've taken. Wherever we are today, we're going to be somewhere a little bit better tomorrow.